Hello everyone, Zellerant here, and for today's video, I am currently live right now streaming, and so one of the things I had mentioned in the past was wanting to do some of these account reviews as videos, and so actually I have one person that was asking about it live right now, so I was like, you know what, I just did my video today, as of the time of streaming, on new players and kind of their priorities. Now these ones are going to be re-rolls back from around the Kita-san Black time, but they were asking, they had 3 accounts that they are managing right now, and they're looking to now break it down to only being 1, and so they're kind of trying to make that decision of which one to go with. So we're going to just kind of take a look at these, and I'll kind of give my thoughts on what I'm seeing in them, and then we'll just kind of make a decision which one I think's the best. Make sure to put in the comments your thoughts as well, getting as many comments as possible to help them out making that decision. So we're going to start with the first one on the top here. And so we got 4 images on all of them to kind of cover their SSRs here. I think they got some of the SRs. I don't know if everything's covered, but the SSRs are going to be the most important. So right off the bat, we have the free ones that are given out during the events I see here. We have a Kita-san Black MLB right off the bat on the top one that I see. That is pretty big right there. So they already have that. And let's see what else they have here. So they have the Die with Scarlet one. This card, I mean, should have MLB'd it when it was an event. I don't know if they just can uncap it or not, or they just couldn't get to that amount of points. Not that big of a deal on the card, though. Narita Bryan, they can always MLB this one with the story points eventually. They have a Rice Shower Power at 1 limit break. Really not all that useful there. But they do have SSR Rico at 1 LB, which is good enough for Unity Cup. A Nice Nature 1 limit break. I can see some potential for making a new track there. They do have a Super Creek, but no limit break there. And so, let's see. Nothing else really usable here. Lower limit breaks on them. But just having the Kita-san Black MLB and 1 copy of Super Creek, which means if you're desperate, you can get, you can borrow something else. But with MLB on Kita-san Black, you can always borrow Super Creek for that swinging Maestro, and then work with whatever your SR cards are, which we'll see here. Okay, just some other ones. Yeah, none of these are really useful at lower limit breaks there. Let's see these SRs. Okay, so good on the wits here. Liking that. Die with Scarlet. So not too bad so far on those SRs. Let's see these other. Okay, these are lower limit break ones. Kind of sucks the Shinko Windy isn't MLB. Shinko Windy is very good with 10 race bonus for a speed card. Nishino Flower. Not having MLB on Nishino Flower kind of sucks. That's a 15% race bonus one right there. And with this deck, I don't see any... Your biggest opportunity for pulls with this deck would be Nice Nature. I think you would pull on the Nice Nature banner, potentially, depending on your carrots. Absolutely make sure to finish the event and get this thing MLB, the Wit Mihono Bourbon, if that's the one we stick with. Let's go to the next one, second account here. So this one also has the MLB Kita-san Black. Hey, they finished with a Die with Scarlet one here. 1 limit break on Super Creek. 1 limit break on Super Creek. That opens up some options. I mean, you can always get that one limit break there. Oh, I didn't mention this one didn't. This one had. Oh, they have Smart Falcon and Air Shocker. I forgot to mention those. So very good for parent grinding. You can use Smart Falcon, Air Shocker for straightaway spurt, groundwork. You can always then borrow the who is it? King Halo for your Umamusume. So you can actually do like the same parent runs I'm doing, where I just have all 3 of those cards for all 3 stats for my generic grandparents. I do like that there. This one has Kita-san Black. I do like the Super Creek 1 limit break over, say, having 0 limit break and then a 1 limit break Nice Nature. Rico 1 limit break here as well. We have Sayun Sky 0. Fine Motion, okay. We will have a Fine Motion banner coming up too. You want to get her to at least 3 limit break. It's a ways away, but you do want to get her at least to a 3 limit break. Smart Falcon as well on this one, and a King Halo. So you have both of those covered. You can always borrow Air Shocker for parent runs. Nice Nature, only 1 copy. Sweep Tosho as well. Now, some people disagreed with me. I used Sweep Tosho 0 limit break to build my gold ship for Libra Cup over borrowing max limit break and using Rare Rico. But I was in a unique situation with my Sparks, and I really needed that little bit of extra stamina over that little bit of extra speed. And it's a very good stat stick for speed, even at 0 limit break. I mean, you're missing a lot, of course, but you can make it work for straightaway spurts when you need it, if you have the good enough parents to kind of make the rest of it work. So I like that. Nothing else too crazy there. SRs. Okay, so you got good stamina ones. You can kind of... Okay, you got your wits. Die with Scarlet, almost MLB. I don't really know much about her. Don't really use her much. Let's see. Nishino Flower is at 2 limit break. I do like that, because then you can use the SR crystals here, depending on if you've used them or not. Save those. You would save them. I would MLB this one for that 15% race bonus. Shinko Wendy's higher as well. But you'll want to continue to save for the Vega card for another 15%. Machi's only a 1 limit break. The second one so far is looking better overall, I think. All right, let's see this third one. Kita-san Black, MLB, good. Biko Pegasus, 1 limit break, but, I mean, we're already past the banner, so that's really not got any value. You do have 2 limit break Rico on this one. I like that one, but that's only valuable to Unity Cup. I like to think long term. You've already MLB'd this one. It looks like this is the one you're playing more. Just the fact that you already have this one MLB. And you have Urara up. Fine Motion. Rice Shower. Super Creek. Smart Falcon for the training. Oh, Nice Nature as well. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong one. Oops. Look again. Yeah, Super Creek. Fine Motion. Smart Falcon for that. This third one is looking quite a bit weaker overall. SRs are looking a little healthier, but... Oh, do you not even... I didn't even see. Do you not even have Sweep Tosho at all on these? Oh, wait. This one has Sweep Tosho. I didn't even see that. Sweep Tosho MLB. You have already a good stamina and a good speed. You have plenty of good speed ones here. I think this one's hurting the most for stamina, it looks like. We have Mayano Top Gun 2 limit break. Yeah. This third one definitely looks the weakest of the bunch. Yeah, a lot better on the wit cards on the SR side. But everything else is just all around worse. I definitely think the third one's the weakest of the group. So, I think overall, just at this quick glance so far, the second one looks the best. It definitely, to me, between the first two here. This one, I like the fact that you have MLB Kita-san Black and you have 1 limit break Super Creek. And so, and this one has a copy of Fine Motion as well. So what you can do, Super Creek's rerun's not going to be for a while. And so if you had to have one of them with a higher limit, this one you can basically use the, I don't know if you've used your selector ticket or not yet, but you could use your selector and your crystal on this one if necessary at some point. I wouldn't do it right now, potentially, but you could take her right up to limit break 3 and be good to go to start using her, and then save carrots to pull for fine motion and try and get your at least limit break 3 fine motion. And so then you would have fine motion good to go, you would have super creep good to go. Alright, well, my dog's interrupted there, so we're going to go ahead and try and finish this. I'm doing this live, so I had to make a cut real quick. But I was kind of discussing was this second account here. What I really like about this one is, as I'd already mentioned, I might be repeating myself a little bit here, but Super Creek being at 1 limit break and being quite far off from Rerun, I think is better off being able to basically take it to 3 limit break with the Selector and Crystal. We'll get another Selector as well in the future. And so this one's a lot quicker, a lot more accessible to being ready to use soon versus it being at 0 limit break here. And you have the advantage of this one doesn't even have a copy of Super Creek or Fine Motion. This one does. Fine Motion banner will be coming up. You only need at least three pulls on that one to really make her usable. You have Smart Falcon and King Halo for your parent runs. Sweep Tosho potentially, and you also have Sweep Tosho SR. So you're good on the speed and stamina cards down on the SR side as well. Now on this one, Nice Nature's kind of dead. I would not pull on the Nice Nature banner. You only have one. That was the only one thing nice about this one. But even at 1 limit break, it's very high risk trying, because you pretty much have to MLB Nice Nature to get the full value out of her and make a new track. If you only get her at 3 limit break, I believe that only gets you to 10 race bonus, which is, I mean, there's tons of cards, 10 race bonus. So even if this one's better off potentially for trying to MLB it for make a new track, you can get royally screwed. And then you're already kind of screwed on Super Creek in that regard as well. I mean, Biko Pegasus, 0 limit break, useless. Like, these are all kind of useless. Vodka's useless. You do have Smart Falcon and King... I believe you had... oh, yeah, you had Smart Falcon and Air Shocker. So you have the ability to do the parent runs, but you have the ability on the second one. So Tazuna's kind of dead at 1 limit break. There's, no value on any of the other SSRs other than the free ones here. And Rico, 1 limit break on the SSR here. I think it was the same here as well. So the second one of all of these, I say would be my choice. Of all of these to keep. I mean, you're strong enough on the SRs as well. That's the kind of the key thing too. I mean, you have speed, stamina to make them work. You have a bulk of the cards too if you're really desperate for something specific on them. Shinko Wendy's in better position as well for trying to get that one MLB for make a new track, although you would have to hopefully get that on the Fine Motion banner. But overall, that is kind of my opinion on this. This is going to be my first kind of account review video. I'll try and do it on other ones in here as well. So if you want to have your account reviewed, now I'm not going to say I'm going to get to all of them, and I definitely won't be able to make all of them videos. But I do try and comment on some of them as well as other people in the Discord as well. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for now. I thought I'd make a quick video on an account review for someone that was on the stream asking about it. And yeah, if you like my content, you can like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. And thanks for watching.